Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video, and the Ahsoka finale of season 1 dropped last night. We watched it. It was a disappointment to me. This show, man, you really didn't find out. You really didn't get a whole lot of answers to things, especially when it came to Balin and Shin. Balin and Shin, newsflash, only show up at the end, like in the last 2 minutes. They're completely out of this episode. I mean, what's actually calling to Balin, we still don't know exactly. So it was really, really disappointing. And, considering also Ray Stevenson has passed away. He didn't have one line in this episode. So it's kind of sad right there. But I know that they didn't anticipate him dying, Mm-hmm. But what is your overall thoughts on this episode here?
I think it was okay. It's not good. It's not bad. But there's a lot of question that, that still need answer. Like, for example, as you said, Balin, he's looking as a statue.
Yeah, that's actually the father. He's standing on the statue of the father from the Mortis arc in Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. But if you're a normie and you haven't watched Clone Wars, you're going to be like, okay, what is this great power that he was sensing? We still don't know.
No, I don't. So there's a question.
And we watch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's looking for something like deeper,
Yeah, some kind of greater power. So I don't know what it is.
And then Shin, I don't understand why she pick up the lightsaber and what is she calling?
Those mercenaries, do she want to become their leader? It was...
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't like this episode at all, really. This was a disappointment.
Yeah, and I'm kind of shocked where they kill off, what's her name?
Morgan Elsbeth.
Yeah,
she does get killed off. We don't really need to go in order here. Morgan Elsbeth, right about here, I believe is where she gets killed, and then because she's actually turned into a Night Sister.
Yeah,
herself.
I thought she will have more important role.
No, see, they turned her. They use this magic and stuff, and then she gets sliced by Ahsoka. And you know what? This episode contradicted the previous episode because remember in the last episode, Ezra's like, I don't need a lightsaber. I don't need it. The Force is my ally. But right here, where is it at? He builds a new lightsaber. All of a sudden now, in one episode, he wants a lightsaber when he didn't want a lightsaber in the previous one. Now, overall, this episode is really about Ahsoka and Ezra and Sabine trying to stop Thrawn from actually taking off. Newsflash, he actually jumps to the next galaxy. And Ezra does hitch a ride because he actually takes a stormtrooper's, a night trooper, I should say, his uniform. And because let me jump over here to where, and this is funny right here, because they're supposed to be running against time, right, to actually get back to Thrawn and try to stop him. But this is a problem right here. They're riding on those rat creatures pretty slow. They don't seem to be in much of a rush to get to Thrawn.
Yeah, I don't feel that, there's time racing, Yeah. I just don't feel that.
Yeah, because Thrawn does, there is a battle because Thrawn does send some TIE fighters in to stop Ahsoka, Ezra, and all those guys. Of course, it doesn't work, actually. Ahsoka and Thrawn never meet one time in this face-to-face. They have a communication. He says, I know your master. That's pretty much it. And they jump to hyperspace. And Ahsoka and Sabine are left in this new galaxy here. They're left behind. So they got to live among the turtle creatures there. But Ezra, now this is somewhat dumb here. He shows up, New Republic, and they have all their guns facing towards Ezra right there. He comes out, and he's still wearing the helmet of the night trooper. Why did he have to keep the helmet on? He could have just took it off, walked out, and then Hera would have saw his face, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't do that. So that was kind of weird right there. What did you think of the zombie
Yeah,
troopers? It didn't look right to me.
Yeah, it seems like, the trooper there rise from the dead, the night sister. And yeah, it seems like they're like zombie, and it doesn't don't you think it feel like Star Wars?
It did. Maybe in animation it probably would have worked, but it didn't look right to me. And of course, right on cue, also, all of a sudden now,
Sabine has lost.
Sabine can use the Force and is so dumb.
I mean, I thought that like in the George Lucas Star Wars, it's like, I mean, I always thought that, remember like Yoda doesn't want to train doesn't want Qui-Gon to train Anakin because he's too old.
Yeah.
But
in this case right here, Sabine has like the lowest Force abilities ever.
Yeah, so like I figure out that Ahsoka trained Sabine when she's adult instead. So I thought she won't have the Force.
But she also doesn't have the abilities either. But Dave Filoni right on cue, and this the zombie troopers right there. They look kind of weird. Let me play a little bit of it. They just kept coming, zombies, nothing's working,
Yeah, they won't die until they cut off, their head.
Yeah, if that. Where's the scene where Ahsoka finally uses the Force because one of these zombies actually, I think it's, here it is right here. All of a sudden right here, she's able to use the Force because she loses her lightsaber. And then she ignites it right into the head of this trooper.
Yeah.
Then she has the Force.
Well, she also used the Force to push
Ezra. Now we've seen something similar with Kanan and Ezra in Clone Wars, and they end up Ezra ends up jumping off of this platform here to get onto that ship. And Sabine Force pushes him over. Mm-hmm. So this whole time she couldn't do anything. Now all of a sudden, the final episode, she can. Didn't like it. It was awful. Now let's get over here to Balin. And by the way, Anakin shows up. Force Ghost, right there at the end. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. I was wondering how come he doesn't want them to see it then.
I don't know. But also, he's not wearing the Jedi robes he had at the end of Return of the Jedi. So, I don't know. And there's no post-credit scene either, by the way. I was kind of wondering if they would actually have a post-credit scene, but we didn't. But back over here to Balin. We can find him in here.
I think it's earlier than that.
I think so. It may... No, because that's too far. It's somewhere like right... No. Because I really want to... I'm trying to remember exactly where it was, because there's no post-credit scene. I believe it's actually right before this scene right here. think it's right before. Yeah, there it is right here. So that is Balin looking out to whatever is supposed to be calling to him.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
statue. Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the father from the Mortis arc right here. That's the son. And I believe this the daughter right here. So that is from the Mortis arc. But if you never watch Clone Wars, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you think in the whole entire season, Balin is the most interesting
He's the most
character?
interesting character, and we still know very, very little about what he wants to accomplish. We know nothing really.
Yeah, I think he's interesting is because he's not on the dark, he's not on the light, he's just in the middle, and
That's why people thinking that he may end up becoming the father. Because remember, the father was really the balance of the Force. Because the son was on the dark side, the daughter was on the light side,
maybe.
and he was in the middle.
But it seems like he's not completely bad or good.
No.
So
But
I mean,
still, but the episode was so short, man, that they really didn't want to. They didn't have time to expand on the other stuff. We really don't know nothing. It was just. I gave this episode a 5 out of 10. I thought it was not good. Just was not good.
it's okay. What do you think about the fight scene between Ahsoka and the Night Sister?
Morgan,
Yeah.
it wasn't that great. And also when Ahsoka, Sabine, and Ezra were actually fighting those troopers, it looked kind of like slow. The choreography was not good when they were like deflecting the blasters. Let me see if I can find some of that right here. Maybe I can actually play a little bit of it. See, look at the way Ahsoka's. Maybe this wasn't the worst part right here. I probably need to go. Yeah, this is where they get possessed right there. But I believe it was before they get possessed. I think maybe it was about right here. The way Ahsoka is moving, it looks kind of video game-ish.
Yeah, it's not fast enough, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
That's bad by Star Wars standards.
Well,
to me.
yeah.
George Lucas would have had this looking way. Look at the way she's moving. Rosario Dawson, I like her as Ahsoka, but she's not good with the blade. She's not that great with the lightsaber.
Well, the problem is they need to find the guy who, George Lucas used for,
Yeah, but they
fighting
didn't
scene.
want him. Yeah, Nick Gillard.
So-
So
it would be better.
yeah. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Ahsoka is over for season 1. It was a disappointment to me. This finale was terrible, in my opinion. Terrible. Not. I'm trying to think. Is this the worst finale for any of the Disney Star Wars? It could be. It's not the worst show, but the finale, yeah, not good. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.